Good morning. We're at Get the Deal. Give yourselves a round of applause. Everybody who showed up to learn how to make a little more money. My favorite topic, right? So who here wants to make more money? Who here wants to be more successful? Who here wants to do it with less time than they're working right now? Less time. Really? Are you guys looking to do something impossible? Make more money with less time?
Yes.
It sounds impossible to other people. But you know better. Andrew, I'm going to put this right next to you.
Alright.
Because I feel like you're the person I can trust.
Yeah, do your thing, man.
To not kick it. But like, if you did kick it, I would forgive you 100%.
Alright, thank you. I
Excellent.
appreciate it.
And we're going to put this little speaker in so you can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is being recorded right now. So if for any reason you might have missed something, you can go back and you can watch it. Now, obviously, you know it's different because we have energy. We're making eye contact. We're having a great time here. So being at local events is the key. Right? Showing up is key. Dan, glad you made it. Who else paid for Get the Deal at Get the Money? Dan's the only one? Were you in Dedham with us?
Mm-hmm. No, you didn't.
At Dedham?
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Still. Did you pay for it at Dedham or did you pay for it here? Here. So Dan's the only one who paid for Get the Deal at Dedham, and he got a whole bunch of other stuff bundled up. You got Agent Alchemist? Did you get online with that?
Yep.
Perfect.
I did that on it though.
Yep. It's okay. It's all right. After this, you'll want to get on it because you'll see the value in, like, he's been through it, and Andrew is a prime example of what an influencer is now. Within 1 month of seeing him operate, everybody around us in our community is like, dude, this kid came out of nowhere. He must be super successful. He's been in business forever, right? He's looking to buy houses. If everybody knows, right? If they know you, they can flow you,
Yeah.
right?
No, it's crazy. It works very well.
Smart, right? I'll take that props. So you paid for it. We had 2 other people pay for it. At Get the Money, 2 other people paid. They're not sitting here. Is that crazy? It's nuts. We had people get free tickets. Every one of you had a free ticket. Who brought a friend? He's attached to your head. You brought your husband. Good choice.
Still counts.
Mario, who'd you bring? Actually, who paid? Marsha, did you pay?
No.
Mario pulled the trigger. So Mario, you brought Marsha. Good choice. You should bring the person you live with. That's a very good decision to make, right? Everybody else, you had an opportunity, you went, you presented to somebody, and they said, oh, I can't make it. Right? Right?
Yeah.
I can't make it. It's so early. It's all day. It's the drive. I got things I gotta do. My mom's in the hospital. Nobody had that one, did they? Nobody had that one. Interesting. The only one I'd forgive, right? All the other ones are BS that we put in front of our minds that allow us to stay right where we are. Because the subconscious mind is designed to protect you. It's designed to keep you safe, right where you've always been, where it's always been comfortable, right? The CZ is deadly. You know what the CZ is, Kayla? The comfort zone. Oh, you got it. All right, give a man a round of applause. She's interactive. I like it. The comfort zone is deadly. I got a little chart. So we were talking about earlier. We were talking about pride, and I gotta move this a little bit. I got crazy with the markers in a previous training. This one's about people who are making their money from fear and proving and pride, and they're like, nah, I'm kind of afraid of it all, and they start putting a house. The water's coming down no matter what. It'll pool up on the sides if you don't take it. Knowledge is the same way. You see that? See the connection?
There you go.
Everybody out there is walking around with a roof over their house to protect themselves. If you think of money as currency, money is just water. It's raining down on you. We've heard money be referred to water in so many different ways, right? Just got a pool full of money, right? A puddle of money. I've got money's raining down on me. It's flowing to me. Right? Money is currency. These are all water references. Well, then we can use this reference. If you put a roof over your money shield, a shield for money, it's still going to rain money. You just won't have it.
Step outside.
Right? Now, see how it pulls around your shield? That's where I live. I live in the money, right? That's where you want to live. You want to, instead of allowing the money to just run off, create a gutter system. Create a gutter system for your friends. Run it all right into your pool. And keep running it, because money is currency. It's designed to flow. You want to keep it moving. The more you keep it moving, the more it makes, right? We've seen a stagnant pond. We've seen water sit stagnant. It gets green. It gets gross. Shit dies in there. It's not good, right? Anybody ever raise fish or have fish before? Fish?
Mm-hmm.
Yes? Yes? What do they need in the water?
Food.
Food and?
Fresh water.
Oxygen.
Yeah.
I give you the hint.
Yeah.
They need fresh oxygen, right? The only way to get oxygen in the water is to mix it up. Keep it moving, keep it flowing, right? A little turbulence with the money, a little risk, right? A little movement gets the money going, freshens it up, makes it more valuable for life. This making sense? I love water and money, and you could literally say, like, there's a saying, money doesn't sleep, but it gets bored. You've heard that one? Money doesn't sleep, but it can get bored. And when money sits for too long, it evaporates. Does that make sense? It's called inflation. You let money sit in the wrong asset, it can get bored. It can just disappear on you, just over time. Real estate is not boring. It's anything but boring. See how this is also a house? I don't have to draw too many times when I start talking. I love this design. Real estate doesn't get bored. Real estate at all times is something going on to generate more income. Sometimes we have a vacancy. Perfect, rents go up. Sometimes we have a tenant who's been there for a while. Taxes or water goes up. Perfect, rents go up. Right? Sometimes we go and we do a renovation and rents go up. Sometimes 10 years just go by and rents go up. When I started investing, it was 2012. And I bought my first 3-family, and rents were $750 on these 2-bedroom units. Now, I did sell that building, but I know the owner, and she's renting those same units out for $1,100. As of 2 years ago, when I sold it 3 years ago, I just had the conversation, right? So who knows what she's renting it for now? It should be around $1,150, $1,200, right? Rents go up. Real estate's not a boring asset. Stocks. Another interesting asset, but it's not like this. See, I do invest in stocks, real estate investment trusts, but the problem with those, I can't control them. I can't force appreciation. I can't make the building a little better. I can't just go raise rents on that stock and make it more valuable. Whereas real estate, I have control. There's a control that you have that you can force the appreciation in a building. You can create the value. Ron, I built wealth by buying right, and then forcing appreciation. You want 40% equity in your building? Buy it with a 20% discount, and then force another 20% appreciation. You want extra 10%? Hold it for 2 years in an appreciating market. Saying that in an appreciating market, if the market's not appreciating, it's not gonna work out. But here's the deal, you already put 40% in there, that 40% is protected, right? The market goes down, no big deal. Your money's still protected. And if you put 20% down, which I used to do in the beginning, you got a 60% equity position right up front. That's where most investors like to be. We like to be around that 50% equity. 50, 40% equity is a good space for leverage. You're leveraged enough for the buildings, you're making plenty of money, and you don't have too much money in the building, because paid off buildings are not good buildings, unless you're looking to retire. Like retire. Like don't grow anymore, retire. Does that make sense? Okay. Comfort zone. I can't show you this one yet.
Alright.
You didn't see it, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Well, I already know what it is. It's on the bottom.
Damn it. I gotta draw a comfort zone. Alright.
I think
is
there's
this?
a comfort zone in there.
No, it was the front page. It was the front page and it fell off all the time.
Yeah.
Because of wear and tear. right?
Yeah.
It was the one that got beat up the most. Probably the best one of all. Comfort zone. Call this the C, Z. Yeah. Sometimes we just figure it out on the way, right? This is success. So inside the comfort zone is everything that you have right now. Everything that you have right now. By the way, can we turn off cell phones? And you will not hear this go off all day. And you won't see that one go off all day. Because I care about you guys. I care about you getting the most value out of this lesson possible. I want to make sure that you guys are getting the most. And so I have shut mine off so I can stay engaged with you the entire time. I'm going to ask you to do the same thing for you so that nobody else outside of here can take you away from your success. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to commit to yourself. Does anybody have a child in the hospital right now? No. Anybody have a parent that they'd have to go run off to who is near death, hospital right now? Anybody that you care about is under supervision by somebody else? Or they got this? Excellent. Cell phones off. There's no reason to have them on. Very good. Next. This is a safe space. Everybody here has been vetted. Everybody here has paid to be here. Everybody here has shown up on a Saturday at 8 o'clock in the morning in the winter, driven and committed to an 8-hour day. In fact, Amanda doesn't know how long the day is going to be.
I don't know yet.
She literally came in and said, "How long are we here?" I was like, "I'm not leaving." This goes on all day. Right? What time does the Facebook say? 4 o'clock tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
And it's 4 o'clock tomorrow.
All night.
That's right. We're going to eat, drink, feast, breathe, sleep, wake up again, live real estate the next 2 days. You guys committed to that?
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm okay to commit to that too. And I don't have to. Right? I'm tired. I do what I want. I want to spend time with you guys. Yeah, I do what I want. It's my life. Inside this comfort zone is where everything you have is right now. I was in a nail salon this week, I think Thursday. I was in a nail salon Thursday, and I sat down, and she was talking about the things she wants. And I sat down and I told her, I was like, honestly, Linda, I know exactly what you want. I can see it. What you want is what you have. If you wanted more, you'd have more. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. The reason you have what you want, the reason you have what you have is because that's all you want. That's all you've ever allowed yourself to want. Think about it. You've thought early on that you wanted something. Then shortly after, it was there. You worked towards it. You pushed for it. You drove towards it. And you got it. You got it. You got something that everybody else says, wow, must be nice. How did you figure that out, Jen? Must be nice. Oh my God, you moved up. Give Jen a round of applause. I can feel the energy. She's closer to me now. I love it. Who do we got on here? Bill Roberts. I miss you, bro. You too, Mike. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I'll see you soon. Two of my favorite students. Actually, I have a lot of favorite students, but Mike and Bill. Bill's another trainer just like me, and Mike is going to be a coach at some point. Very valuable human beings. They're here in spirit. They're here via Facebook Live, so we appreciate you guys. Where was I? Who's going to hold me accountable to? You're very good at that. Yeah, where was I? You lost me already? Yeah. Amanda, Amy, you got me? Amanda's got me.
You have what you have because that's all you want.
You have what you have because it's all you want. Joe, you could do it too, couldn't you?
It's all right.
Keep
It's
me on
all right.
track? Yeah? All right, I'll go back and forth.
That's all right.
Amanda, Joe, you guys are going to keep me on track today. Yes? Committed?
You'll keep me paying attention, so yes.
Okay, yes, you're engaged.
Exactly.
Joe, I've never had that issue with you. You've always been engaged.
I am, but
Yes, you
sometimes
are.
I just need that little kick.
Done. Joe is my accountability partner today. I occasionally go off track, yes? We've seen that in the first few minutes. All right, Joe's going to hold me accountable. Amanda, just in case Joe drops off, you're my
Gotcha.
backup. Yes? We agree?
Agreed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, team. Where was I, Joe?
We were still back. This is where everything you want is right now. If you want more, you will have more.
Yes. So
Talking to the lady from nail salon.
Oh, he's good. Give Joe a round of applause. That's good stuff.
Don't ask your name.
Because I didn't give it yet.
No,
Linda.
you didn't. No, Linda.
So we're at the nail salon, and she does natural nails, and she's on the Cape. I was in Sagamore Beach.
Oh, yeah, I saw the video.
Joe also saw the video. He texted me, says, "Dude, you're in my town." How cool is that?
It was.
Right?
And I would have stopped to see it.
See? We would have gone on
5 minutes though, 'cause I
Manny
taped
Petty
it.
together. So we were sitting there. You did see the video, huh? Good man. So we were sitting there, and I was explaining. I was like, "So you want a good, committed relationship? You want your 2 kids to be happy? You want this nail salon that you have, but you don't want all the risk of having to create your own, so you were in somebody else's space. You found a way to get exactly what you want, didn't you?" She's like, "Yeah, I did." I was like, "Well, this is what scares me. The plan that you gave me shows you first working hours while your kids are in school, and then working a whole second shift afterwards once once you figured it out and you're bringing on more money and you're bringing on, so now you're going to work this whole first shift and the second shift, and then you're going to hire somebody to come in and work the shifts for you, and then you're going to expand, keep growing." And I was listening to her, and I was getting terrified, because you know what that means? She's working more and more and more and more, and that's what she's going to attract to herself if she doesn't make an adjustment. Because our mind says work equals money. Who's ever thought it takes money to make money? Doesn't take work to make money. Money takes money. Money makes money. Ideas make money. Conversations make money. Solutions make money. Results make money. Work does not make money. Work is just an action step. Somebody does have to work. Something has to work. It doesn't have to be somebody. Something has to work somewhere. It doesn't have to be you. If you make it you, if you put that in your plan that you've got to work, you'll be working the rest of your life. Because we attract what we expect. We bring into us what we believe we deserve. Whatever you have right now, you believe you deserve, good or bad. Does that make sense? You see it, yeah.
I see it.
That'll mess you up a little bit.
Yeah.
That accountability helps. It helps. Yep. You can change what you see by putting different things into your mind. Mindset is everything. I sat with a class, and Joe's in front of me right now, so I love having him here. First time he comes, I was heavy in mindset. I was teaching a class 100% mindset. He thought he was coming to learn real estate, and all I talked about was thoughts and motivation and mindset. And he left, and he said, "I just don't know if this is for me. I feel like I wanted more," right? Being real, you wanted more. You wanted details. You want, how do we do this? And so the next class, I made sure I provided details. How do we do this, right? And you're getting more and more of that because it's valuable. But at the end of the day, mindset is really all it is.
My mindset still goes off like this week.
Of
I
course.
wasn't feeling good. Then
Right.
today I was going, by Thursday I was going, "Oh, Noah, I think I'm going to text him and tell him, Noah, it's
Yeah.
been a bad week.
Yeah.
You want to refund me?"
Yeah.
And I was going to go through all that bullshit.
Right.
But I didn't. And one thing I realized this morning, I was listening to a mindset. It's called, and forgive me, sometimes I forget. It's called Change the Way You Think or something like that.
Change
I'll
your
get
brain,
the
change your
exact
thoughts, change
yeah.
your thoughts, change your brain.
It's by
Or change your brain, change your life.
Right. And one thing they say in part 9 is
Yep.
basically instead of going, "This is so bad," just say, "Well, know what, this is kind of bad right now, but everything kind of falls into place for me."
I like it.
Don't even say kind of,
I like
say
it.
everything falls into place for me.
Everything falls into place for me.
And eventually, it does change your outlook. Like on
course.
my way here, I was like, "Oh wow,
Feel
I'm gonna
better.
learn a lot this week."
Yeah.
And it was done. And
Right, I
was
woke
beyond
up.
that.
Yes.
So I had an off week because usually I like to work on this or trading at least 2 to 3 hours a night.
Yeah.
And I had this way off week, but it's back at it beginning Monday, and actually it's back at it beginning today because this is a part of it.
See, this is part of it. Give Joe a round of applause, guys. Good stuff. I told you already, right? I was out till 3 o'clock last night. I drank sufficient amounts of alcohol to make sure that I had a hangover in the morning. I drank insufficient amounts of water to make sure that that didn't happen. And so this morning when I woke up, I felt the same way. I was like, "Oh man, maybe I'm just gonna text everybody and be like, let's start at 10. First thought is usually the wrong thought in success, I'm finding, right? And so my next thought was, everything works out. I always survive. I always go out with high energy. It doesn't matter. Like, feelings aren't real anyway, right? Thoughts lead to feelings, feelings lead to actions, actions lead to results. That is the path that things take. Your thoughts create your feelings. How you think something is going to make you feel will make you feel that way. I'm sorry, it's a little mindset, guys. The whole first hour is mindset, because if I can teach you this, the rest falls into place. Does that make sense? We've got to open this up, and we've got to forget some stuff so that we can put in the right things. Because it's not about teaching you something new, it's about unlearning the shit that's holding you back. Right?
So sorry, thoughts create feelings.
So, Joe, you're good at this. Thoughts create feelings. Yep. Feelings inspire action, and actions create results. Feelings are just energy, right? Right? If you're happy, what's that feeling? It creates think happy thoughts right now. Think of something that makes you truly happy. Right? We'll put a scale out here, and as I increase the scale, you think a happier thought. Are you seeing it? Intensify the thought, getting better and better and better, right? Now on the reverse side, let's feel something sad. As we bring this down and we decrease that, doesn't feel good. I know. I'm not going to leave it here. I promise. I'm sorry, Andrew.
I'm not even following you down there.
Good. Stay strong, bro. So we bring it back up. This is where most people stay, this calm, neutral space. This is the bad space, and this is the powerful, happy, positive, energetic, staying up there at all times. We'll cut it off up here somewhere. We'll leave it up there, right? Yep. That is the mind. Did you experience it just now? You feel the energy go up? You felt the energy go down? You feel it go back up, right? This is your mind. This is what you have. That's emotions. That's feelings. They're not real, right? They're not real. You could tell me that my stocks went down. What feeling should I have?
Indifference. Oh, like
my stocks went down. My stocks went down, right?
Yeah,
They went up yesterday for sure.
They did go down yesterday. Ron, what did I say when my stocks went down yesterday?
Buy more stocks.
Woo-hoo, time to buy more stocks. Mindset, right? I see the world differently.
It's true.
You are going to see the world differently. What's the law of stocks anyway? Buy low, sell high, right? When you shift your mindset, it becomes easier. Now, I'm just as emotional as anybody else. It's just that I've changed my thoughts, right? But everybody, Joe, was yesterday not a bad day in the stock market?
It was terrible. I lost $400.
Lost
I don't have as
$400.
big of a portfolio as you, but yeah,
crazy.
I lost $400.
Lost $400. It made you feel bad.
Then
I want
in
to
an
do that.
8-hour day, what is it, an 8-hour day in the stock market, 9 hours?
Yeah.
$400.
You lost $400 in 9 hours. It's crazy.
A day's pay.
Right. I saw $400 go on sale yesterday.
Exactly.
Right? Did you buy yesterday?
Actually, yes, I did. Well, I reduced one position, put in another. It's the same thing.
Reduce one position, put in another. Yes. I had one stock that did well, and I cut out of it, and I shifted to something else. Actually, my stock didn't do well. This one stayed right where it was. I did the same exact thing. I shifted out of that position, and I went into something that dropped.
Well, I had a moving stock, and then I put it into, took half of it out, put it in a safer stock.
Very good.
A higher dividend yielding.
Higher dividend yielding stock. I love it.
So I basically used money that I never actually worked for.
Exactly.
Except by putting it into a stock.
So we're getting the feeling of emotion here, right? So normal people, when the real estate market drops, what happens? Oh, it's a bad time, depression, things are so bad, right? Real estate investors are like, this is the best time ever. Like, I can't believe the opportunity everywhere. My guys are employed, we're fixing houses, I'm putting in new tenants, everything's looking great. Like, things are getting good. Like, this is easy street. Now as the market's going up, we're like, man, I gotta go to a class called Get the Deal. So I can figure out how to get the deal because, damn, this is a competitive market. This is the mindset. I have not spent a dollar on marketing in the last year, and yet I bought 36 units. I have not I put $28,000 into $1.6 million worth of purchases. I put $28,000, actually, we got to take the $1,000 they gave us out of that, so $27,000 down. to buy those 36 units, right? We started last year with 14 units. We ended last year with 50 units. Well, we started this year with 50 units. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
In 12 months, we went from 14 to 50. Now, does it help that the year before we had 42? So we know what we're doing? The flex was not hard for us to get there. Still a stretch because we bought them all at once. We had to raise a lot of capital. It was a little different than what we're used to, but it was possible because we knew, because we'd done smaller amounts. Does that make sense? When I told people I was buying these condos, the 24 condos, people got terrified, said that's a bad deal, be afraid, don't do it, it's gonna go bad. Now that I own the condos, they want to pay $500,000 more just to pick them up real quick. Because I proved that it was a good deal. I went and proved it, I showed them something new. Because my mindset always saw an option. There was always a way, there's gotta be a way. This is a good deal, I've gotta find a way. Once I found a way, it became clear. Don't trust your feelings. Feelings lie. Feelings are just make-believe. They're not real. How you feel about something is not real. Right? Money. The emotional connection you have with money. Have you ever gotten close to paying something and you thought in your head like, I only got like $6 left, that's $5. Will the change break out? What about the tax? Like, oh man, like, get tight, right? It gets like scary. Ever experienced that? Tightness around money? Yeah. That's common for most people. I've experienced it when we had $15,000 coming out of the account for no reason. For months and months, it was $15,000 just disappearing. And looking at the income drop and the expenses stay exactly where they were, there was a little moment of that. I don't care how rich you get, you can make mistakes, and that's okay, because I don't care how bad it gets, you can solve problems, right? The solution I came up with made us multimillionaires. We jumped out of the bullshit status of millionaire, we jumped to multi. The millionaire could be painful too. But if you think millionaire is painful, try being under 100,000 a year. You don't even know how bad it is. You don't even know, right? I didn't know. I for sure didn't know. I thought I was good. I thought I was damn good. When I was making $22,000 a year, I thought I was a boss. I was living in pride. Like I was the man, right? My comfort zone was this. And I felt good about it. All my friends felt good about it. They thought I was doing well because I was a manager.
Fancy.
Yeah? Manager. It was good. I was hip, right? Now I look back at that job and I was like, I would never work that hard again. I would never work that hard again, right? 22, put it in a month, I'll be okay. For a whole year to make $22,000, please. I can't be bothered, right? It's just right? I got buddies of mine who couldn't make less than $1 million. Like, it literally would make their hearts feel sad. Like they'd have emotions, right? They would have emotions. I have buddies who you can't get past 35. Can't get past $35,000. That's okay. Because it's just up here. It's not real. Once we set it somewhere else, that becomes our reality. That makes sense? Here's the deal, you can't set it for somebody else. I have tried for years. We're in a real estate team of 25 agents. 25 agents. You don't think I want them all to be millionaires? I want every one of my agents closing deals every day. I want Kyle Seawiths as my team, right? I want those guys like doing 500 closings each. I want you pulling in $2 million a year just in your closings. I'm about that inspiration. But I can't motivate people. You can't motivate people. All you can do is inspire motivated people. And the level of motivation that person has is about as far as your inspiration will go. It's capacity, right? Like this rubber band here has a capacity, right? It can only go so far. It can only stretch so far. And if I let it go, which we're gonna do at some point, but not right now. If I let it go, I'll feel some sort of reaction. Now imagine if the rubber band came out this far, right? Would the reaction be different?
Yes.
Now, this rubber band cannot go that far because I would put it there. That's because of the capacity of the rubber band, right? Now, just because somebody has a motivation level of this and your inspiration is here does not mean that you can fit all of this motivation in. It's like a balloon, right? Certain balloon, you put too much air into it, pops. Does that make sense? Take that same super powerful air compressor and you put it into a blimp, it's gonna take a while. Does that make sense? Some people need a bigger vision to get up in the morning. Most people don't. Most people, just a little thing, all they need. Anything else is too much. They just want to get by. Just want to have enough to get by. Just want to be comfortable in the comfort zone, right? Now here's the thing about the comfort zone. And Ron, you want to get ready with the super powerful wristbands of choice, alchemist bands. They say, what do they say on them? I am an alchemist. I am an alchemist. But don't pass them out yet. Don't give them to them. But we're gonna just get ready. Just prep. Just prep. Yeah, these are sweet. They say I am an alchemist on them. On the back is my website, walteramorello.com. Super easy to find me. If you could figure out how to spell my name, which is on those banners.
And right there.
And right there. I gotta work on this one. Yeah, you're right. Branding needs to be everywhere. So, the CZ, how big is the comfort zone? Anybody got a guess how big it is?
As big as you make it.
As big as you make it, yeah. Where are all the things that you want, though?
Outside.
They're outside. Give a man a round of applause. They're all outside the comfort zone. No wonder we don't have them. All the stuff that we want is out here somewhere, right? It's these things. Where do you think $1 million is? If you're, what's the average income for 36,000? There you go. 36,000 is your income of follower. That's if you're doing okay. If you're not, maybe you're at 22, maybe you're at 18, right? That's okay. I don't care. Doesn't affect my life. Doesn't affect my bar tab. So, 36K is the comfort zone. How far is $1 million? Take a guess. How far is the $1 million out here?
I'm gonna pull up my cell phone.
Oh, you can take a picture if you'd like.
No, I'll actually subtract $1 million.
Oh,
36 cents.
you don't know how to use it. All right. So how far would you say $1 million is for you? Where is it? You're not allowed to answer because you don't know the answer.
Okay.
All right. Any guess?
Depends on mindset.
Depends on mindset. Interesting. Interesting. It's right here. It's literally right there. If I could get it closer, I'd put it closer. Right? It's just on the outside. Just on the outside. I know it's just on the outside because if I had you go and set a goal, and I said, set a goal for next week. Your mind can already say, okay, I could probably do that, right? If I said set a goal for next year, I could probably do that. Set a goal for 10 years from now. Like, how do you want your life to be 10 years from now? It's a little different,
I'm sitting in Fiji.
right? Yeah? You can see it?
Yeah, boy.
Right, why has it got to be 10 years then?
That's a great point. I want that glass bottom hut.
Glass bottom hut, right? In Fiji. Why are we waiting 10 years?
It's a great question.
Right? It's literally right there. Just take it. How bad do you want it? Or do you just want to stay here? Is this better in the comfort zone? It's good, right? We're comfortable. Nobody gets hurt here, right? We don't have bills to pay here. We don't have issues or problems here. It's just such a good space to stay in the comfort zone where everything is already the way it is, right? $1 million is right there. $10 million is right there. $1 billion is right there. The only reason I don't have $1 billion yet, I'm working on it, is because I haven't dreamed it well enough. I haven't created the vision bad enough. I haven't, burned it in my soul, like doing it. But watch me, right? That's how I got to $1 million. I I said, I'm getting it. It's on its way, it's coming, right? You gotta feel it in your bones that it is on its way. You've gotta know, like you've never known something else before, right? Just like you expect that next breath of air, you know your status is improved. That makes sense? You're getting what you want in life. You're deciding what you want in life. Making that decision and sticking to it is what brings it to you, right? Now, life is short. Kind of like a heartbeat, right? Keeps going, pretty steady, regardless of whether you get rich, or poor, or in health, or happy. Doesn't matter. One day, that clock is gonna stop. And you're gonna have whatever you built, whatever you wanted, whatever you desired, whatever you thought you were worthy of. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Our time here is short. I'm going to do my very best to deliver to you a great training on time. I'm going to ask that when we take breaks on time. I'm going to ask that when we do exercises, make sure you're doing those exercises on time, quickly, efficiently. This training is intense. That is why when I labeled it, I said waltermorello.com/intensive. I was not joking. I live an intense life. I want you to experience life in an intense way because that's where the fun is. All the fun and excitement in life is in intensity, right? It's in bringing your best to the game. It's about living your best life. If you want more, be more. Can we agree to this?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to ask you to do some exercise. I'm going to make you feel uncomfortable. This is how I'm getting you out. Through practice, through exercises, here in a safe environment. We all agreed at the beginning this is a safe environment, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yes or yes?
Yes.
Safe environment. Very good. Excellent. So I'm also going to ask you to raise your energy and utilize a high level of energy when responding. Yes?
Woo! Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Very good. I believe you.
All right.
I believe that you can do this in a high level of energy, just like I believe you can live the rest of your life in a high level of energy. Because you're going to choose it. You're going to make that decision. Yes? Yes?
Yes.
Excellent. And you know how I know you can do it? Because you and I are alike, just like me. You want all the income, you want all the wealth, you want to do no work to get it, right? Seriously. Why else would you come to a course that is designed to teach you to make more and do less? Right? The premise of this was to get rich, not to work.
Right.
The premise of the book was to generate income. That's the point. Literally, the book says the point is not to work, it's to generate income. I put that on the front cover of the book for a reason. For a reason. Right? The reason I wrote this book is I didn't put broke to $1 million because I knew the mindset of the people who are truly broke don't even think they're worth $1 million. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
The people I'm looking to help don't think that they can get to them. They see those books, they're like, oh yeah, I just want to be comfortable. I want a little more. And $250,000 feels like a little more and you got nothing.
Million's too hard. That's what
Million
they-
seems hard. It was like we were talking about with the comfort zone. It seems like it's just way out there, right? It seems so hard. And every book I've ever read that starts with become a millionaire, get rich, you know what they start with? You gotta think $1 million before you can earn it. There's a book called Millionaire Real Estate Investor. Who's read it? It's a good book to read. You know what they start with? Think $1 million. They start with think $1 million, and then they move into buy $1 million, buy $1 million, and then they move into own $1 million. No, it's buy $1 billion, be worth $1 million, and then it's earn $1 million. Everybody's just trying to earn $1 million. That's not how it works. You can't earn it without thinking it first, right? It's a $250,000 mindset that we're aiming for. I look at life in $250,000. Doesn't mean I'm making it in a year. It could be I just added a couple $250,000, right? Those little chunks are easier for the brain to swallow. So yeah, $1 million might be tough, but $250,000, reasonable. Earn $250,000 in 4 years. Why not? right? Earn $250,000 in 5 years, right? Before it was taking me 6 years to earn $250,000. When I was at my peak, living at my house, married, like killing it with all my friends and family, thought I was the man. I was making 40 grand a year. I was living in Taunton, had my own house, had 2 cars, my wife was happy, right? I was killing it. $40,000. It took me 6 years to make $250,000 at that rate. I know because I worked 6 years at that rate in the comfort zone, in the CZ, right? Now I make $250,000 in a month. In fact, October we made $250,000, 4 $250,000s in a month. Because in real estate we make our money on the
Purchase.
That's right. You'll catch on.
I'm with you.
We make our money on the purchase in real estate. It's all about the deal. How good did you get that deal? If you got a good deal, instantly you got equity. You know who knows that? You know how I know that I got equity? The bank tells me. There's nobody who likes to keep money more than the bank. There's nobody on this planet who protects their money better than the bank, right? There's nobody who knows money better than the bank. You know how I know? There's only 2 buildings in every city that I ever admire. What is it?
They're the tallest buildings.
The tallest buildings. Like marble. You walk in there, it's like...
Banks and insurance unions.
Like, we only put marble in our bathrooms. Like, that's the smallest square footage I can afford for marble, right? The bank's like, the walls. Let's do the whole thing. The only thing that's not marble in the bank is the vault. Because that's got to be steel. They go all out. Like, that steel is not cheap, right? You guys getting this? So when you purchase the deal, the bank sees equity in it. Equity's real. That's not fake money. Equity is real money. I'll tell you, you can pull it out. And you can make it tangible money. Oh, I should have brought my tens of thousands. All right, next time. Do I got some? Ron, can you give me some
Yeah.
fake props?
Yeah, it's over there.
Excellent. So,
they're real props.
real
They're
props.
fake money, but they're real props.
So at my house, I have $500,000 of faux money. We'll call it faux, right? So, and it's stacks of 10,000s, right?
That's what.
Stacks of 10 grands. Check it out. It looks real. Uncle Benjamin. It's my boy. So I walk around with these. In my house, they're everywhere, right? I brought people over my house. I had a camera crew come into my house, and they're like, "What is that? What that? Feng Shui." That's how I Feng Shui. How do you Feng Shui? What do you do? They're like, "Oh, you're in Feng Shui." I was like, "Yeah, well, I'm in
Literally
Feng
just
Shui."
did the Feng Shui ritual
See?
last night.
It works because Feng Shui's up here. Mindset. Why does it work? Because you believe it works. That's why. If you don't believe it works, it doesn't work. It's like everything else, right? When you can visualize having that kind of money, that change, little pocket change, it comes to you. That's how the universe is, right? You've got to see it before it happens. You got to believe it's happening before it'll happen. We get this? Excellent. You guys are all on track here. Very good group. Very good room. Everybody wants success. Right? Everybody wants success. Just not everybody shows up. Not everybody shows up for success. You did. Makes you different. Right? It makes you different, and you have to understand you're different. Not everybody else is on this journey with you. Right? I know the hardest thing is when I leave an awesome event like this, when I'm encapsulated for 2 days, and I'm like, dude, this is reality. This is how it works. I'm going to teach everybody. Going to save the world today. Don't you worry. No more brokenness. I got you. I'm going to write a book. I'm going to solve the world's problems. That's what you're capable of doing. You know it. You're going to go out there and do it. And you hit this wall of negativity. This wall of intensity. And it's like this, you can't see it. It's not tangible, but man, it's sticky, right? And it's like a force field. And everybody out there is walking around perpetuating it. It's like this, everybody's got this symbiotic energy they're putting out there of, let's just stay right here in the CZ. It's cool, it's comfortable. Yeah, it sucks, but it's our suck. Don't buy in. right? Just understand in this room, these people agree with you. They agree with you that this is how life is here. And out there is wrong, right? I'm a licensed hypnotist, certified licensed hypnotist. Here's the deal. If you tell me you've never been hypnotized, I'll tell you you're lying. No, you're not intentionally lying, you just don't know. It's worked that well. Does that make sense? You stop at stoplights? You stop at red stop signs? Most of the time. Well, you should. Not saying break those rules, but here's the deal. When you see a sign and it says something, do you do it?
Yes.
You agree to it. You've been hypnotized. Driving down the road, you stay between the lanes? Yeah. Why? You stay within a certain speed limit? Of course. I mean, well, relatively so. When you know you can get away with it, maybe. Maybe some of you are like that. Not me. But I would never condone it. But we've all experienced it.
Yeah.
And something in you says you're doing something wrong, doesn't it?
When you see a cop, you slow down though.
When you see a cop, you slow down.
That's it.
It's like there's these triggers in your head, these sets of rules that you all agree to. Somehow every one of you has agreed to the same law,
Yeah.
the same process,
Big call.
right? When I say, put your hand over your heart and pledge allegiance to the flag, every single one of you goes back to a place. Does that make sense? That's where your brainwashing started.
I remember at the time, I never did that stuff.
In school.
Oh, well, welcome to America, bro. Well, you're too young to know what that's about, but mixed crowd here.
I go back to my first and second year of kindergarten.
Yes, I go back to kindergarten, and
I was
Kaylin,
like, no.
most of them go to kindergarten, right? But when I say,
broke my arm,
put
so
your
it's
name and
so-
date at the top of the page.
Okay. Yeah.
Name and date at the top of the page, right?
Yeah.
Brings you right back. Instinct. It happens without, you don't even think about it, just do it. Right? You think about doing it right now.
I already
It's an itch. Oh, see? See that? It's hypnosis. Do you need to know your name? Does it need to be at the top of that page?
No,
The date I like. I do like the date. This is a good way to reason to track things. But it's just something we do when we get into a classroom. Yes? It's hypnosis. Right? Hypnosis only works if you agree for it to work. It only works if you say, yes, I want the hypnosis, I want to do it. What we're going to do today is we're going to shift your mindset and hypnotize you to something better. Right? We're going to shift you to something more empowering, something that's going to make you feel better. Look, if you go through life and you make mistakes but you feel good about them, is that not a better life? I agree. Mistakes are going to happen either way. Whether you make $1 million or you make $10. Mistakes are going to happen either way. Whether you die a millionaire or you die broke. Regardless, the life is going to have problems. How you handle them will give you a better quality life, yes? We agree we're going to handle them better?
Yes.
Yep.
We want to learn the tools?
Yeah.
Excellent. We'll see. Because I've taught this class, or I've taught this class I taught over 28 weeks. We're combining it into 2 days. But it'll all be here. It'll all be here. And I'm going to use something called NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming, to make sure that you get it. Yes? Excellent. She's on board. Excellent. So I'm also a master NLP practitioner because it was important for me to learn the skill so I can teach people faster. I might be your spirit animal. Excellent. So, since you've agreed to join me in a little NLP practice, Ron, can we get out the wristbands of power? Give Ron a round of applause. Wristbands of power, Ron. If we could just bring them to the people.
There you go.
Quick stretch, quick stretch.
Just quick stretch.
Hands with my back. Just leave it. I'm good. Everything works out for me.
That's right. Everything works out. Everything feels better.
What's NLP stand for?
Neuro-linguistic programming.
Neuro-linguistic programming.
It's the relationship between language and the brain. You got it, Jim? Yeah. Yeah. Mario, you got yours?
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Andrew.
Yes.
Well, I'll have to pass them when we move next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do it. I'll try my best to keep one around when I go out with Andrew.
Just have a second one in the car.
Just have a second. I do have a second one in the car just in case. Everybody has a wristband. An alchemist band, a band of alchemy.
Hell yeah.
Excellent. Put them on your wrist. Oh, good. You follow instructions. You waited for it to be said. Very good. Everybody else is like, wristbands go on wrist. Hypnotized. Proof. I have seen the light.
I had this one already.
See? Now you've got two.
I like it.
Doesn't it feel good? It feels good. It says on it, I am an alchemist. It is a reminder that you are an alchemist. You have the power to turn things into gold, right? And on the other side,
I did remember to wear it today.
you did remember to wear it today.
No way.
Highest of five,
It
Joe.
becomes just a thing on my wrist. It feels like part of my body.
It becomes something in addition
It's
to,
hilarious.
right? On the other side, my name is there. It's my website, waltermurillo.com. I'm always adding things, always adding value, insights, courses, books. Here's the deal. If you think somebody doesn't believe in you, just look at the other side of the wristband. I'm telling you I do. I'm telling you. If I could do it, you can do it. All right? If you read the book, I wasn't that bright. If you read the book, I wasn't that aggressive, very lazy growing up. Didn't have the right school, education, parents, wealth, none of it. Location, none of it. All I had was the same thing you have. I just dreamed something bigger because I couldn't stay where I was. Where I was so bad I wasn't going back. That's it. It's the only difference. The only reason I'm rich, and you're on your way to being rich still, is because I earlier on said, stop. I'm done. Living a new life, going to get something better. I'm going to ask you to make that commitment for yourself today. Is that okay? Yes? Excellent. So before we use the wristbands, I want to go through an exercise. I want you to write down 3 negative beliefs around real estate deals. Did you see the segue? We're out of mindset and we're into real estate. I want you to tell me 3 negative beliefs. Before we start writing them down, we'll just shout a few out. Why can't you find deals right now? Mario.
Oh, you need money.
You need money. You need money to find deals. Randy, what's up, brother? Elvis, good to see you, man. You need money to find deals. What else?
Tenants are horror shows.
Tenants are horror shows. They're the worst. Absolutely. What do you got? Super competitive? Is it a
Yeah.
competitive market right now?
Yeah, competitive
It's so
market.
competitive.
Everything's
right?
overpriced.
Everything's overpriced. What else? You don't know where to look.
Wrong time to buy.
Wrong time to buy. It's got to be.
Market's
Literally
about
just
to
bought
crash.
Tuesday, by the way. But you're right. It's the wrong time to buy. Terrible time to buy. Don't buy right now.
Market's gonna drop anytime.
Market's going to drop at any moment. Terrifying time to be in real estate. Good. These are negative beliefs, right? What else can we come up with? Any other negative beliefs?
Yeah, I get the, you don't want to do it in Fall River.
Oh, location. That's a terrible location. Fall River. That's people might get shot or stabbed or die, right?
Even though they don't really. What's the shooting ratio?
I
here?
was
What's
out
next
till
one?
3 o'clock last night by myself walking the streets of my city with no concern for my life. Do you know why? Because nobody else was out. Everyone else is home sleeping. Right? I'm the only irresponsible one Friday night out late.
Nothing good happens after midnight.
I've heard that before. Nothing good happens. That's a whole other class, right? I got another rule. I won't do business with you if I haven't drank with you after midnight, right? Kidding. I love you guys. That's how Paul used to be, right? My coach used to be that way. Because he's a high I. We'll get into that tomorrow. I'm not going to get into disc today. Tomorrow is going to be more negotiations. But for right now, I want to get these negative beliefs out before we move into real estate. Okay? Because if you go through this with these crap ideas in the back of your head, I live in this city. I go out in this city. You know when I leave, the only reason I leave this city, people like me too much here. I have to drink too much when I'm in the city. I can't pay for drinks here. Does that make sense? I go to Providence because I'm like, only a few people know me here. So it'll be a little better. in Fall River, it's like I gotta come up with a code word with the bartenders and be like, make that one water, cranberry juice, just water and cranberry, make the mix. Mario loves that trick. And even the bartender's like, that one's on me. It's like, please let me pay. Slow me down somehow. Right? I love this city. And last night, at the end of the night, when we had somebody stumbling, the first thing I heard I wasn't even the first to say it. I'll take him home. No worries. I got him. Right? Who's taking him home? I'll take him. If you take him, like whatever it was, the city's got your back. Right? That's how, like, when we saw Talk Forward, like, I see the other side of it. You know? Like, that's all I know here. When you talk about but I'm not going to that. Okay. We're going to go negative beliefs. Tough to invest in real estate, competitive, there's not enough, there's too many people out there, the prices are too high, market's about to drop, tenants are terrible, investing's a lot of work, there's so much risk, I need money to invest, but if you get the money, you know you don't. Alright, negative beliefs, you got 30 seconds, write down 3, just 3.
About what, real estate?
Negative beliefs about finding deals. I'll wipe those off the slate. Negative beliefs about finding deals. Feel them passionately. These are real fears. The city I want to invest in where deals are cheap is dangerous. My friends are going to judge me because I'm buying real estate in a city that everybody judges you for buying real estate in. Home prices are too high. Rents are too low. What if I can't find the right tenant? What if a toilet breaks? I hate using plungers. Right? What if somebody else outbids me? What if somebody else steals the deal from me? I can't trust people. What if the wholesaler buys a deal or sells it to somebody else? What if I don't move fast enough? What if I just can't make a decision? Analysis paralysis. Looking at it and I can't figure it out. Well, how do I know if it's a good deal or not? What if Ron sneezes all over our contract and we can't close? God bless you, Ron. Everybody got 3 fears? They're all written down? 3 negative beliefs. Yes. You got 2?
I could only think of 2.
Andrew,
You just
come
must
on.
see it really-
Did you not realize how hard it is to find a deal?
Yeah, but these have to be personal beliefs, right?
Your personal beliefs. It's
Yeah,
so
I could
hard.
only think of 2 negative beliefs.
You don't like picking up the phone.
That was one of them.
Oh, there. Oh, come on. Wow. Was it?
Follow up.
Oh, yeah.
Follow up.
It's hard.
You don't like
It's a good one.
following up.
Thank
There
you,
you
Mario.
go.
I was just afraid.
Mario knows his negative beliefs. This is perfect. That means they're obvious. That's okay.
You're just afraid if you won't make any money.
That's it. That's a fear of scarcity, not being able to make money. That's a reality. When you know that they need you to call. No, I'm not gonna not solving these problems yet. All right, you're gonna partner up. Everybody got the wristbands on? Wristbands of power on? Yes. They're also wristbands of pain. Now you're in the game. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have those negative beliefs. Give me a negative belief, Amanda.
I don't really want to be seen. Like,
You
Putting
want to be
myself
seen.
out
You want to be
there.
put out there.
Yeah.
You're afraid of judgment. Totally. People are the worst, right? People are the worst.
suck.
People suck. All right. So you don't want to be seen. You're afraid of people knowing about you, judging you. So you're gonna pull the wristband all the way back. That's about as far as these go. And I promise you can see like the tension. When it lets go, it hurts so bad. I've seen people bleed during this exercise. So you're gonna tense up a little bit. I have.
Yeah?
We've
Why?
drawn blood.
Okay.
Did they sign the waiver?
They signed in, that's close enough.
All right, so you're gonna pull it all the way back. Now, just so you know, on the other side of pain is joy. So you pull it all the way back with your negative thought. What was the negative thought, Amanda?
Being seen.
Being seen. I'm afraid of being seen. Now, this is very painful, so I want to make sure that you guys are all paying attention. Because I only want to do this example one time. I want to make sure that I get this done. So we take it off and we put it over our heads. And we... No.
You almost
First,
got it.
we almost got it, right?
Believe. Try.
So, I'm afraid of being seen. What you're going to do is you're going to snap the wristband, and then afterwards, you're going to hit it with the opposite. What would the opposite of being afraid of being seen be?
I embrace being seen.
You embrace being seen. So, because I had to have the other side before I went and inflicted pain. Does this make sense? I embrace being seen. Being seen is good, and then just kiss it, make it feel better, right? Anybody feel uncomfortable kissing their wrist? You good? All right. Well, the idea is to get you outside of the comfort zone, so I'll just have to work a little harder. You kiss your partner's wrist. Just kidding. This is not that kind of conference. We're not doing that. So, the rules are, everybody understands the rules. You're going to pull the wristband back with a negative thought, and then you're going to release the wristband like you know how it's going to work out. You're going to release the wristband with your negative thought, and then you're going to say something positive. You're going to kiss your wrist, rub it, say the positive thought a bunch of times, and it feels better, and feels better, and feels better. And once it feels a little better, now you just got that tingle afterwards. Then you move on to the next negative thought and start over. We're going to do all 3 negative thoughts. We agree that this is going to hurt, yes? This is going to hurt, yes?
Yes.
We agree we're going to do it, yes? We agree that no matter what, we're going to pull that band as far as we can?
Yes.
Yes. Excellent. That was weaker. Why was that weaker? Guys, we're going to pull this band all the way back, yes?
Yes.
And we're going to let go, yes?
Yes.
Excellent. I don't remember what my positive was, but I love learning lessons. It makes me feel better. So you're going to get a partner, because it's all about learning lessons together. You're going to get an A partner and a B partner. So stand up and find an A partner and a B partner. Connect, go
So you need 2
quickly.
partners?
You need 1 partner.
Okay.
One
You
partner.
said you find an A and a B.
You would be an A. As Ron is the A.
You guys want to split up?
Yeah, definitely.
I'll go with you.
Excellent. Everybody has a partner, yes?
I need that stretch
If
out
you
my
don't have a
leg.
partner,
These
put your
things
hands up. Hands up if there is not a partner in front of you.
Embrace them hurting my leg.
If you are standing alone and your name is... Everybody's got a partner. Good stuff. Excellent. So now that you have a partner, here are the rules. Partner. Whoever is not talking, your responsibility is to not talk. Can we do this?
Yeah.
Excellent. Person who is talking, your responsibility is to talk, inflict pain, talk again, and remove pain. Can we do this? Partner who is not talking, if you don't see them pulling that wristband all the way back, you have permission to pull that wristband all the way back. Partner who is talking, please don't let it get that far. Kidding, taking that responsibility back, just say a word to them. Just say something. Hey, just say something. Don't physically grab the wristband. We say something to them to remind them that they're here to learn. Because if you learn, you can earn. Yes?
Yes.
All right, if you do it here, you do it elsewhere. If you find yourself cheating yourself here, you're cheating yourself somewhere else. Does that make sense? How you do anything is how you do everything. We agree that we're going to inflict pain to ourselves.
Yes.
We're okay with that.
Yes.
I'm in a room full of a bunch of crazy people. This is awesome. Go.
You want to start? Or you want to start?
Oh, sorry, guys. A partner. What's the A partner? You need an A and a B. A, put your hands up.
Okay, I'm in.
Okay. Daisy, I think.
Because you're talking, you're an A partner. Hand up. Don't worry, he'll pull a band for you. All right, you're the only example of someone who's pulling a band for you. We can figure this out. Yeah. All right, A partner. Point to the B partner. They are going first. B partner, you start. And go.
Tenants are harsh.
You're not going to get to see this. This is our first break.
Made money.